January's almost over and I haven't made a video. I don't know what to say. Hey everybody, it's Drewski McGillicuddy, and I know it's been a while since I made a video. I've been in with some kind of hiatus because it feels like I've been in hiatus once a month, every month for a month for the past 2 years. Ever since the world ended and nobody noticed except for me, and everybody just kept going on about their lives instead of a friend of mine, Brian Roby, had dropped off a big care package on my porch. It's a big giant box of movies, games, and other things, okay? And if I was going to show you everything that was in this box, we'd be here until next month when I make a second video. Point is, there's too much stuff to show. A lot of the stuff I already had either on DVD or Blu-ray, so we're not going to show none of that. And the other stuff is just, it's too much. So I picked out some of my favorite. Hopefully there's my favorite stuff. I don't know. There's so much stuff. You guys have no idea. It's like this one box had 5 boxes worth of shit in it. Aside from that, anything that I did have a duplicate of or, you know, wouldn't have watched anyway, like, I'm sorry, I will not watch GoldenEye with Pierce Brosnan because I'm not really a James Bond person. But anyway, all the stuff that I don't want, I'm going to trade for other stuff that I do want, and the rest will get donated. But most of it I'm keeping because, you know, oh God, this is fucking terrible. I can't fucking do this anymore. I got these 2 volumes of South Park. Now, I haven't watched South Park in quite some time, but these are, you know, volume 1 and volume 3 from back when I did watch it when I was in junior high. That's how old this fucking show is. Came out when I was in junior high. But, you know, I haven't watched it in so long, but I look forward to going back and watching, you know, the first couple seasons. But I've been told that I really need to get back into South Park because it's getting better and better and better and better and better. And that's kind of hard to believe in today's climate that anything would get better. James Cameron's Avatar with this fancy, I mean, it's not really doing anything. But yeah. I could have swore I had this movie on Blu-ray, but apparently I don't. And oddly enough, I've never seen it because I missed it in the theater and I just kept figuring, well, watching it at home just ain't going to be the same thing. But I got this 65-inch TV with this surround sound system. So maybe one of these days I'll pop it in before Avatar 2 comes out. Because, you know, maybe I'll go see that one in the theater. I don't know. Here's something I happen to have on Blu-ray, but figure, fuck it, I'll keep the DVD too because it comes in this fancy box. And plus, I love all these covers. Let's see, that's the first one. And that's the second one. And, you know, I've been avoiding watching this even though I've had it on fucking Blu-ray. I haven't watched this since I was like 9 years old. And even back then, I knew something was wrong with it. As soon as I heard Donatello voiced by Corey Feldman, I knew something was wrong. I figured, I don't remember if I've ever watched Flashdance. And I'm not really sure if I'm ever going to watch Flashdance. Season 1 of Robot Chicken. Now, I remember when this came out, I was, you know, enthralled, loved it. Now, kind of gets on my nerves. But, you know, maybe the first season will have some of them gems in there. You know what I mean? Like the Big Brother house with the horror characters. Hopefully that's on here, because that's all I really want to watch. I don't really care about nothing else, to be honest with you. Now, I've never been the biggest James Bond fan. As a matter of fact, the only one I ever saw was GoldenEye, and I hated it. I don't like Pierce Brosnan. I don't like his face, and I'll punch him in it. But I think Daniel Craig, you know, he seems more serious. He seems like a more realistic spy kind of guy. And I figure, what the hell? I think I have Skyfall. Now I have Casino Royale and whatever the hell this one's called. Quantum of Solace. Which I heard Quantum of Solace ain't all that great. But that's fine. You know, maybe I'll watch it, maybe I won't. This next movie is about, you know, what led to the downfall of Western civilization. And that's The Social Network. Where Jesse Eisenberg plays Mark Zuckerberg. This guy who's just probably the biggest piece of shit in the world. I don't know. I fucking hate him. I hope he... Fucking Mighty Mouse! Which one of you motherfuckers out there remember Mighty Mouse? I sure do. Now, will it hold up? I don't know, because I can tell you the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, He-Man... Well, some of the Ninja Turtles kind of hold up. But, like, there's some episodes of the Ninja Turtles that are just like, what the fuck? I don't remember this shit being this gay. I mean, this came out before my time, but... damn it if I didn't watch the shit out of it when I was a little kid, along with Woody Woodpecker and Felix the Cat. I kept this for the secretary because she's big on British humor. I'm not. I do love Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I've never seen Life of Brian, but apparently this is the one where it's about Jesus, but instead of it Jesus, it's this guy Brian, and he's standing next to Jesus. Oh, he's Jesus' roommate. But yeah, what's the other one?
Meaning of Life.
Okay, The Meaning of Life. I think I might have that. I don't know. I can't remember. I thought I bought that last week. Or last month. Whatever the hell it was the last time I made a video. Boogie Nights! Now, you know, this is streaming, but it doesn't have this fancy box or all these fancy special features. But I remember watching this way back in like 1997 when I was in junior high. And I haven't seen it since, which is a shame because it's a really, really good movie. And I remember it being a really, really good movie. And the secretary's been constantly, let's watch Boogie Nights. And it's like, I look at the runtime and I'm like, oh my God. But it's like, I'll sit there and watch 4 hours worth of Trailer Park Boys, but I can't watch. I mean, maybe Trailer Park Boys ruined my ability to actually sit down, pick out a movie, and watch it. Or maybe it was the downfall of Blockbuster, and now we got all these fucking streaming sites, and you just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll, and before you can make a decision, you decide to turn off the TV and go to fucking bed. I just wanted an excuse to talk about True Romance. I used to have this very copy, but then I realized that only the special features disc was in the box. I don't know what happened. I must have left it in somebody's DVD player back in the early 2000s. But now, I have it again. And eventually, I'll get it on Blu-ray. But, you know, this is a fancy special edition. It's got an extra hoochie-hoochie. And if you haven't seen True Romance, I mean, come on now. It's the best Quentin Tarantino movie not directed by Quentin Tarantino. The Wizard. As much as I would love to have, what is it, Shout Factory? Shout Factory just released a Blu-ray, or somebody released a Blu-ray for this. And I haven't seen this movie since 1993. But I remember loving it, and you know, one of these days when the secretary falls asleep early, I'll pop this bad boy in and I'll watch it. Or maybe I'll make her watch it with me.
Nope.
Constantly making me watch stupid shit.
Nope.
See, I was debating on whether I should keep this because it's brand new, sealed in the box. And we just lost old Bobby Saget. It's the first season of Full House. But I never really liked the first season. I liked, you know, once Michelle got older or whatever and she started cracking jokes. Those were my favorite seasons. Like, you got it, dude. Same thing with like Home Improvement and stuff. I never really liked the early seasons when, I don't know why. I have no idea. Maybe it's because it was like 1989 and they were transitioning from the 80s into the 90s and it was one of the worst fucking time periods for fashion and hairstyles. Like, my God, go back and look at pictures from 1989 and 1990 and tell me that you wouldn't have fucking pointed and laughed at all those people. They're somewhere, but I got like a whole bunch of volumes of Jackass and the movies. Here's Jackass number 2, and the new one's getting ready to come out, and I'm pretty excited to see it. Now, I wasn't a big religious watcher of the Jackass TV series, but I did see all 3 of the first movies in the theater, and I will continue the tradition when the new one comes out, which is weird that I never really watched the show that much, but I always watched the movies. But I was big into Viva La Bam. I don't understand. Oh, look, there it is. It's Volume 1. Jackass Volume 1, and you can see that there's an old Blockbuster sticker that somebody tried to rip off. Very upset to find out that the one was missing the disc, and then that there was only one other one, and it's just the middle disc. Where's the rest of the set, Roby? Huh? I want to watch some DuckTales, because I loved this show when I was little, and one of my favorite renditions of A Christmas Carol is a Mickey Mouse Christmas Carol, where I guess we were first introduced to Scrooge McDuck. And if we wouldn't have had that, we would have never had DuckTales. I also need to find my copy of DuckTales on the NES, because I never got to beat that game. Anyway, DuckTales, come on now. Beyond the Mat. I was psyched when this came out, and it took so long for me to be able to get a hold of a copy of it to watch it, because I remember seeing the trailer. I don't know if they played it on Raw or where the trailer was playing, but it took me forever, I remember. And it finally was available to rent on VHS at Blockbuster. So, but now I own a copy of it. Isn't that exciting? I found more jackasses. This one I was thinking about taking up to the Arcade Legacy and selling or trading. I don't sell shit, I trade shit. But I figure I might have to pop that motherfucker in, because I do not remember this at all. Does anybody else remember the Weird Al show? I mean, I remember UHF or UFH or whatever the hell it is, that movie that he was in. But I do not remember this. And is it animated? Because there's a cartoon. He's cartoon on the back of it. I don't know. Does anybody at all remember the Weird Al show? Let me know down in the comments, please. Like, don't just fucking ignore me. I'm fucking asking you to do something, so fucking do it. I need a refresher and, like, you know, bills and clauses, so I kept Schoolhouse Rock, because I need to be learning some shit, because I forgot it. You know, and a lot of you out there could use this, you know what I mean? Because you're fucking ignorant. I mean, no offense, but y'all are fucking ignorant. Wren and Stimpy's lost episodes. Now, I remember watching this on Nickelodeon or some shit like that when I was little, but I feel like I was always forced to watch it. Now, it's not like I hated it. I love Powdered Toast Man or whatever the fuck his name was, but they started to just get a little too much for me. Now, the secretary, that's her bag, baby. She loves gross out humor. Me, on the other hand, I prefer, you know, intellectual comedy. Anybody remember this shit? Nightmare? Well, this is Nightmare 3, the VHS interactive game. I figure I might bust out the DVD. See, I don't know what I'm talking about. I might bust out the VHS player at a party sometime. You wonder why I haven't made a video in a month.
That was good then.
The original Game Boy with a copy of Tetris. Now, here's the funny thing about Brian Roby. He thinks he can beat me in Tetris, but he can't. He also, I think he thinks that he can beat me in Mortal Kombat. No one can. You know, I love this art on this box, and I have, like, ridiculous amounts of copies of the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which, that reminds me, hold on a second. But yeah, that reminded me that he also gave me this fancy cover edition of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, because I have, like, the steel book, some fancy special edition with, like, you know, a meat package on the back of it. I've got the Black Maria. You can see the wheels right there. I've got the Steelbook Blu-ray. I've got the 40th anniversary edition. And oh my God, I would have forgot. Don't look at that. That's for later. That's for later. But yeah, I mean, you can never have too many copies of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And I've been, even though it's only $10, I cannot find it anywhere. I've been looking and looking and looking. So I just settled for the DVD of Candyman because it was in the box. And, yeah. And this one really surprised me. I was excited to get this because I had the regular old DVD, but I figured it'd probably look really good on Blu-ray, let alone Steelbook Blu-ray. That's the Transformers the movie. Yeah, that's what it's called. The Transformers the movie. Now, I haven't seen this movie since 1989, but I remember loving it. Hell, I still collect Transformers for the most part, but, I don't play with them anymore. And then here's another thing that I happen to already have on DVD and Blu-ray, but mine has a lot of shelfware. And, that'll display a lot better. Yeah, I'm going to be editing a lot of this shit out. Something else that I have duplicates of now that I couldn't bring myself to get rid of because I need it. I need as many Jasons as I can get. I also need as many Freddy Kruegers as I can get because I have this one, and now I could probably just take these out of the box and play with them. And my very own good guy doll. That's right, I'm saving all the best for last, everybody. So if you stopped watching this video 5-10 minutes ago, you're gonna miss out on the good stuff. And I love how he comes with the one from Part 2, Part 3, and Bride of Chucky. That's pretty cool. Good job, NECA. And I wasn't gonna get this one. That's what's crazy about it. I got a ridiculous, there's a ridiculous amount of Pennywise the Clown behind me, but it's the Tim Curry Pennywise. But now I've got this fancy GameStop exclusive that's got this awesome holographic cover on it. And then, we'll open this up, and there he is. There he is. Now see, I still prefer the original Pennywise and the original movie first half over the new one, but at least the second half sucked in both versions. And then check this bad boy. I've been wanting this for so fucking, when I saw this, I threw a little, whatever, I did you would have thought I was a little girl or something, because I was so excited to get this, because just like this DVD, I need this poster in every room of my house. Because I don't know if y'all know, I'm not absolutely positive, but I'm pretty sure the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is my favorite horror movie of all time. It's got some contenders. Like, if I had to make Drewski McGillicuddy's top 10 horror movies of all time, they would all be in the #1 spot. I wouldn't be able to decide between them. That's why you've never seen me make that list. I can't do it. It's too fucking hard. But look at this. His chainsaw's broken, but I can fix it. It's the big ass Leatherface. Look how big this guy is. He'll go with, I got this big ass, you can't see it, but there's a big ass Jason up here. There's a big ass Freddy over there. There's a big ass Pinhead over there. There's big ass Jason over there. Big ass everywhere. But yeah, it's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, y'all. So I love it. Let me put a little hat on. This next item I had it in a box, and I traded it to Jesse for a fucking Sega Dreamcast that I don't even fucking play. And now this motherfucker's like $200 goddamn dollars. I ain't got $200 goddamn dollars, but I got him back. Thank you so much, Brian. You don't know what this means to me. I love this is the greatest figure of all time. Look how scary he is. He's scary as fuck. Where the goddamn lens at it? He's scary as hell. And he's not in the box, so I don't have to debate with myself whether I should take him out of the box or not, because he's already out of the box. Alright, everybody, this is the bag of stuff. I took a bunch of stuff and I traded it for this little bag of stuff. So let's see what's in this little bag of stuff. What, did you forget to give me something? She forgot to give me something. God damn it, you're always ruining my videos from afar. She wants me to show you this first because I now own this movie on every format imaginable, and that is Forrest Gump, which a lot of people might not know I hate to tell you because, you know, I wanted to be a surprise until I made my best movies of all time list, but Forrest Gump is the best movie of all time. I mean, you could literally watch this movie over and over again and never get bored of it. Because I used to do that, and I never got bored of it. I can't quote the entire movie myself, but I know someone who can. Her name's Maggie. You might have seen her before. There we go. So, actually, Jesse gave us that for free and just said, get it the fuck out of here. I'm tired of looking at it, even though it was in a little wedge. Don't worry about that. Worry about the fact that this is one of the best games I've played in recent memory, and I was excited to get the remaster for only $9. Because, you know, it might inspire me to turn the pit. Anyway, yeah. One of the best games I've ever played, and I can't wait to play through it again now with HD graphics. Even though I'm pretty sure they were kind of HD graphics on the PlayStation 3. It's probably going to look exactly the same. I won't be able to tell the difference. Haven't played this yet because, you know, I've been slacking on my video game playing. But, you know, I heard it's going to piss me the fuck off. The late, great Anton, I can't ever say his name for some reason. This is even like the third take. But Anton Yelchin? Whatever. He was a fucking national treasure, and this was his final performance before he was crushed by a fucking car. A bunch of bullshit. But yeah, this movie is raw and unadulterated fucking badassery. Like, this guy gets his shit cut up and he fucking duct tapes it back together. Cut all this shit out. Well, I was gonna show all the... Yeah, fuck it. I picked up Chud from Arrow Video. And now I've never seen Chud, which is goddamn blasphemy because I remember staring at the VHS cover when I was at the video store when I was little, but maybe it's because that guy in the sewer is just a little scary. Oh God, I gotta hurry up. Because my thing just said hurry up or we're turning off. Fucking bullshit. I got Grindhouse Steelbook. It's got both Grindhouse movies and it's a steel book. I couldn't pass it up because now I could give him my regular version. Because now I got the steel book. The Running Man. Now this is Region B, but I happen to acquire a Region Free player so I can watch. Unless it's 4K and then I'm fucked. But I haven't seen this movie in forever. And I feel like at least 10 years. So this might get popped in sooner than later because I love me some Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. And now, I don't know what my problem is. You just saw my last video. If you watched my last video, I have to have every single copy of every single one of these movies, even though I don't even watch them anymore. I don't remember the last time I watched one of these movies except for the remake. But this was a badass steelbook that I had to have, and it was a little pricey. And I don't want to tell you how much it was. I mean, you can probably find that out on your own. Just know that I didn't pay a goddamn thing for it. Anyway, I gotta fucking go. We've been doing this, well, I've been doing this for almost an hour, and now I got all this fucking shit to cut out of here because it's terrible and I don't want to fucking embarrass myself in front of you people. Anyway, that's beside the point. If you've liked this, please click these goddamn buttons. And if you got $1 I can borrow to go contribute to this bullshit that I don't need. Look at all this shit. What am I going to do with all this shit when I die? There's the Patreon link. You can donate $1 and I'll appreciate it. And otherwise, get the fuck out of my house.